This is the error correction set 1 for SSC exam. You must either be regular with your studies and study hard for longer period before the examination. You have 10 seconds. ओके आइदर के साथ और बैठता है ना कि एंड. So the error part is part 3. Next question. The new taxation rates announced by the government are bound to affect the export sector. What is the difference between effect and affect? Affect means to have influence and effect means to have some consequences. So here the right answer is affect. These days job opportunities are not as better as they used to be in the early 70s. Okay, time's up. Here as better as, it's in positive degree, so as good as is the right answer. So the error part is in part 1. Next. When viewed with his point of view, the entire episode assumes a different color altogether. Time's up. होगा from his point of view. When viewed from his point of view. So the error part is number 1. Next question. On many occasions, we did help the poor people by way of giving them food to eat and clothes to put on. Time's up. The answer should be did help. So part 2 is the answer. Next. Unless it is accepted to both the parties, an arbitrator would be of no use to settle this dispute. Time's up. Here, accepted to is the wrong use. It should be acceptable to. So part 1 is the answer. Acceptable to both the parties. Although the manager was keen on getting the work done through Sudhir yesterday, he tries to avoid it. Time's up. He tries to avoid it is the wrong use. It should be in past tense. He tried to avoid it. So answer is part 3. The various consequences of the decision taken by the Finance Ministry was not foreseen by the bureaucrats. Time's up. Here the subject is plural. The verb should be were. So this is the answer. Next. I never considered him to be a person who would go back on his promise and then do not even apologize. Here, do is the wrong use. We can say, then not even apologize. I never considered him to be a person who would go back on his promise and then not even apologize. So the answer is part 3. Next. Having finished at school, Raghu thought of going to Bombay in search some job. In search of. Here we need of. In search of some job. So the answer is part 3.